Yo, what's up everybody? This is Leroy here from Plugin Masters. I'm at Shaman Studio at Audio Camp here in Bordeaux, France. Now check this out. I'm gonna show you guys the brand new FabFilter Pro Q is in the house. You guys ready? Let's go. Okay, so let's get excited. You know, here we go with the Pro Q4. They got a bunch of new features, and I'm gonna tell you the first one right here. You can see right here, there's this little drawing thing, but actually I'm gonna do something else first. You see like that? Look, check this out. You see this little point thing happens, and you can see a point right there. Look at that, that's nice. I already got something going. And let's take another point, look at that. You see how simple that is now? You can just go directly to creating your EQs and things like that. It's really nice. So let's try it again. You can see the filter. Let's go on the other end, and there's your filter, and you come right here. You can see if you go really low, you got a notch. This is really going good here. Really easy to do. You can also draw if you already know something you want to do. So I'm just going to go like that, and look at that. Fancy, huh? I'm actually an artist now. You guys like that? I'm an EQ artist. Okay, so just check out this nice piano right here. You know, this piano was recorded at Westlake Studio in LA, right? So we're using some great microphones, the 121 Roya. We're also using the Norman 67s. And for the room mic, we're using some 69 stereo mics, right? So we got a really nice tone. So I'm just gonna solo them. Don't forget, this is not mixed yet. We're gonna show the mix later on, you know, in the future, with a future video. So let's just check out the piano. So that's really nice sound. So I'm just gonna go right here around this D5 thing right here. Like when I work with the piano, you can click on this button here, there's the piano part. Now I'm gonna actually go back to the old days of dynamic EQ, and I'm gonna cut that on. And you can see a little bit of compression is going on there, right? Now, they have a new feature, right, called the Spectral Dynamic, right? And if you click on this button right here, you can get into that, and you can see it's actually compressing more detail, right? Now, if you go click on this right button here, you can see there's your compressor. Your threshold is here. You got a auto threshold. You got something right here. It's called the density. Now, if you go far to the right, it's going to be real detail. And I like this option right here. And also, there's another feature right here. You got your attack, fast attack, slow attack. You know, which way you want to go. I'm going to go a little bit on the slow attack, and I'm going to go really fast on the release. There's your release here. So let's listen to that. And you're going to see more detail in the compressor, in the EQ. There's another feature right here too. Click on this button right here where you see the piano, right? You click on that, now you see all the different tracks that we're using the Pro Q4. You can see the guitars, the doubler, the background lows and highs, and all the way up to basses, you know, and things like that, right? And now you can also even just EQ everything from there. You can see all the EQs are happening. That's a nice feature, right? Now, I'm going to select these little pins here, right, for the pianos. It's the 67 mics and the 69 stereo. It's the 121 Roya. And now, I got a few more. Hold on. And now when you click on the pins right here, it's actually just show the pianos. So let's listen to that. And you can see how all the microphones are working together. Here we go. Gotta fight the power, gotta be patient. And you can click in there and see all that little red stuff right there. You can see certain things are not working good together. And you can just go ahead and modify your EQs. Oops, don't want that one. Disable that or delete. You see, you can do a lot of things like that. You can individually do things, group things, and move things back and forward. So this is a great new feature, you know, that you can get in there and you can work in a group or all the tracks like we do on the table that you can see behind me. So you can go into one of these Pro Q4s and you can see all your tracks, and it's easy for you to just jump around from EQ to EQ. You click this button off again, and you can see right now everything comes back, and you can go to the kick, whatever you want. You can see the EQ of the kick, lead vocals, just really nice to do. All right, so you know what? If you guys really want to know some of the basic features of it, you can go back to our previous video on the FabFilter Q3, and I can show you all the basic features, and then you can come back again to this one and see all the new features, right? See you guys at Plugin Masters later.
Baby, just breathe. In the midst of chaos, you can find, you can find. Let's go. Hard times getting harder. I'm just stating facts, not trying to be a martyr. Can't relax, can't be complacent. Gotta fight the power, gotta be patient.